Welcome back to our MSIX series. In this final video, we'll cover essential how-tos using MSIX and Advanced Installer. So let's dive into installing fonts, managing the path environment variable, creating context menus, allowing elevation, setting start menu entries, and managing startup applications. What I have here in front of you is a simple demo MSIX, and everything that I have in it is just a simple hello-world.exe, and for the purposes of this demo I also placed a Radiant font. Keep in mind, you need to place the fonts, even in MSIX you need to place them under Windows Volume, Windows Fonts. Actually, let's start with the topic of installing fonts in an MSIX package. Fonts need to be registered in the Apex manifest file of the MSIX package to be recognized by the system. In Advanced Installer, this is simplified through the graphical user interface. So all that we need to do after we place the font in the fonts folder is navigate to the declarations page. And here you see that you have a window share fonts. You can right click, add application declaration, shared fonts. And here you can add as many fonts as you want. In this case, I have only one, and that's pretty much it. Now, let's talk about replacing the path environment variable. And what I mean with path environment variable, I mean, for example, if I open my CMD and type, for example, reg.exe, this is an alias that I can use to call that specific program. MSIX uses app execution alias to allow applications to be launched from the command prompt globally. This again needs to be added in the Apex manifest file, but in Advanced Installer we can add an app alias under the application declaration, which makes it accessible system-wide. So this is how it looks like. In this case, we have our compiled application, which is our hello world, and you can add multiple aliases. In this case, I added the hello world.exe. Once I will install this application and call it from the CMD, it will open up the hello world.exe. This is quite easy. Just right click, add package declaration, add application declaration, app alias, and that's pretty much it. Creating context menus in MSIX packages involves adding shell extensions in the Apex manifest file. Again, Advanced Installer streamlines this by allowing you to add new context menu entries to its graphical user interface, ensuring your application context menu are configured properly. We actually have an updated video regarding nested context menus that you can add with Advanced Installer starting with version 21.9. So I will actually show it right here. Jumping to elevated permissions, it might be the case that some application requires this. The allow elevation capability in the Apex manifest file allows this, but in Advanced Installer you can easily enable the elevation by going to the capabilities page and just clicking elevation. MSIX handles start menu entries differently than traditional installers. Advanced Installer helps by managing these entries to the Apex manifest file, and you simply define your application details, and the start menu entries will be handled automatically. In this case, for this demo, I have only hello world.exe, but keep in mind what we talked about in our previous videos. If you want any sort of parameters, one example would be the VLC media player, you can easily add it with Advanced Installer, and you can create multiple applications to your desire. To set a startup application in MSIX, we need to use the startup class in the Apex manifest because Advanced Installer simplifies this by allowing you to add a declaration. And here we can add a startup task like we did here. Again, our application is compiled. This will be the ID and the display name, and this is enabled. That's our wrap on our MSIX series. We hope these tutorials help you master MSIX packaging with Advanced Installer. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech tutorials. See you next time.